come see about me. I'll be alone, dancing, you know it, baby. Tell me your troubles and doubts, giving me everything inside and out. And love's strange, so real in the dark. Think of the tender things that we were working on. Slow change may pull us apart. When the light gets into your heart, baby, don't you forget about me. Don't you forget about me. Will you stand above me? Look my way, never left me. Rain keeps falling down, down, down.
Isn't that pure amazing, my chess friends, that people who are blind can play chess? It looks to me as if they are feeling for where the pieces are. And the black pieces have little tiny nails on top of them to distinguish them from the white pieces. And the chess players feel for the pieces with their fingers. And they're able to construct in their mind where the pieces are and play chess just like that. It's absolutely amazing as far as I'm concerned. And I have something else amazing to share with you. This chess came from the European Championship, which was played in February, just last month. And with the white pieces is Russian Grandmaster Denis Khismatullin. And with the black pieces is Ukrainian Grandmaster Pavel Eljanov. And this game is a pure brilliancy, it really is. It was Michael Botvinnik himself, Russian world champion, who said that the art of chess involves exploring possibilities which bear the game into a position in which the conventional value of the pieces stop to rule. In other words, we leave the realm of the mere physical and we enter the realm of the metaphysical, beyond physics, and chess becomes an art form. And this game is certainly exemplary of that. Check it out with me. Begins d4, knight f6, and I'll go through the moves very quickly. We have a Nimzo Indian on board, and I think this is called the Rubinstein variation. I don't know, I'm not a great chess theorist, to say the least. But our game does not begin until about move 43. We have an isolated queen pawn on the board, and I'll just go through the moves very, very quickly and just get us to the position. I'll just show you how it developed. We have some manoeuvring to isolated b pawns. This is interesting. And black allows white to create a passed c-pawn in the hopes of rounding it up. We have a lot of cat and mouse, and here white allows a passed d-pawn. Very interesting. But this is the position of real interest for us here after king g5. Denis Khismatullin has the white pieces, and perhaps you, my friends, would like to pause the video just for a moment and see what you would like to play if you had the white pieces. Because probably White's intuition told him that the Black King is very vulnerable. He's vulnerable to pawn moves like f4, g5, h4. And the defenders of the king are far away. Queen is on c2, the rook is on d6. But White has some problems of his own. The rook is attacked on d1. Black has a passed d-pawn. And here White found the amazing move. It's a very quiet move. The amazing move, king to g1, exclaim. Giving up an entire rook with check and allowing the white queen to make a pathway for the passed d-pawn. Now naturally, White takes on d1 with check. King goes to h2. And White's trump in the position, the c-pawn, is gobbled up by the hungry rook, which was formerly on d6. But White's intuition led him to believe that the Black King was vulnerable, and it was worth giving up this rook. Queen to e7. And perhaps this was the idea that at the very least he had a draw with perpetual check. King went back to g5. And White had 5 minutes left on his clock, and he used up 3 of them on this next move. What would you play, my friends, if you had the white pieces? Well, White found it amazing. Queen takes f7. He is, of course, threatening the queen coming to a square like f4, and then playing a move like g5, mating the Black King. So the rook came to block that idea with rook to f6. But f4 anyhow, the king went back to h6. Queen takes the rook, and the queen comes to e2, where it prevents the g-pawn advancing to g4, g5, where black is probably end up getting mated. Queen to f8, king came to h5, and queen to g7. The queen is heading, of course, for the e5 square. h6, queen e5, queen h4, king h4, queen f6 check, king h5, and the excellent f5. White, of course, is threatening, of course, to take on g6. Takes. Queen takes. And after this move here, black in fact resigned. I wonder if you can see what the threat is. Well, let's give black a move. Say he tries to push the d-pawn to d2. Well, queen takes, and there's only one move which prevents checkmate. Queen to h5. And white has the brilliant g3 checkmate. Beautiful, beautiful game by white. And Michael Botvinnik was absolutely correct. Sometimes chess enters the realm of pure art. It goes beyond that which is merely physical and enters the realm of metaphysics, where the normal value of the chess pieces ceases to be. I thought this was a beautiful example of that, where if we can just go back quickly, White was prepared to give up an entire rook with check, by playing the brilliant king to g1, because his intuition told him that the black king was vulnerable and his defenders were far away. And this in fact was the winning move. So sometimes it's good to trust your intuition, my chess friends. You might not be able to see all the complications or work everything out precisely. But sometimes if you just trust your intuition, you will eventually find the moves. If you play with bravery, as White did here. So I just thought I'd like to share this game with you, my friends. It appeared to me to be absolutely brilliant, and I hope that you enjoyed it too. So thank you very much for taking the time to watch this chess video, and I sincerely wish you well with your own chess. Take care, and goodbye.
Going to take you apart, I'll put us back together and hide, baby.